Hey y'all, what's happening? It's Ivy. You're at Ivy Vibes, and we are doing another car chronicle. Well, no, we're not doing a car chronicle. I'm going to give you guys your spirit message for it today. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So today's spirit message is: don't place limits upon yourself. You are an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Like Londrell said, do not believe in any lack or limitation. So I think that this is, pretty awesome to start the day with, simply because it's like checking your mindset. And a lot of times we do tend to feed more into the thoughts and beliefs and values of other people, and that's based off of their experiences instead of our own, and even checking our own. Just because we have certain experiences, that does not make our reality. We still make our reality. We can still say whatever it is that we want to have happen, and believing that it's so. This is where you have that place where adults will put on kids their own fears and experiences that they've had. Oh, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever had that day in school where it's almost like career day and everybody says what they want to be when they grow up? And because this teacher views this child a certain way, they put limited beliefs and expectations on that child, telling them what they can't do. And parents do that too. I've had this happen with my mom. And my mom, she, and it's so crazy, she's seen at a very early age how artistic I was. And I remember her even saying, and I remember this day, I was drawing a picture of a little girl with her hair blowing in the wind in the skirt, and I was trying to get it just right so that it actually looked like the wind was blowing at her. And I was getting upset because I wanted it to look just so realistic. And my mom was like, what are you getting so upset for? And I was trying to tell her. And she was just like baffled at how upset I was getting because of how much I was trying so hard to get this image that I seen in my head on paper. She, when I drew my first nude picture of a lady, and she was on her back, or on her stomach, but she was like this looking over her shoulder, and the detail, in it, and my mom, like, I showed it to her, and this is when I was like in I think I might have been like 11. It was the first time that I drew a nude picture of a female. I drew Michael Jackson for the first time. I drew the picture of Diana Ross, and it was another person that was famous that I drew. I can't remember. My mom was like, you drew this? Like, when I took the picture downstairs, and she's like, oh my God. Like, and from then, like, when she seen at that point, because I went from trying to draw the little girl, I'll say when I was about 10, to really pushing myself to trying to do something a bit more when I was like 11 or 12. I might have been like 12, because I think at that point I just was getting ready to enter junior high. And she was just like ecstatic. She went out and bought all kind of things for me. Like she bought an art table for me. She bought the um, lead, the lead sharpener, the lead pencil that you take the lead out and you specifically put it in the pencil. So it wasn't like a number 2 pencil, number 4, number 6, number 8. No, she went and bought an actual lead pencil that you had to put the stick of lead in. Like when I say she went overboard, she bought a whole bunch of oil paints and just everything, brushes and stuff like that, canvases. And she was like, she wanted me to draw a mural of a forest on the living room wall. And I was like, that's, I'm not trying to do that. Like, that's too, it felt like so too big of a task for me. Plus, it wasn't what I enjoyed drawing. I still life is fine, but I enjoy drawing animate objects like people, doll, animals, but you know, more so people. I like drawing portraits of people. And so with all of this knowledge that this lady has, and her understanding also how much as I got older, how much I was into fashion, and me actually telling her that I wanted to be a fashion designer because I was sewing also. And I was like, yeah, I really want to be like a fashion designer. And I had a friend at that time named Paul, who now goes by the name of Nakasi. We were doing our thing like every day. We was, you know, making clothes. I'm drawing different things, and we're walking around wearing our own stuff. And when I told her that, and this is around the time that right before Baby Fat, is that right? Right before the time Baby Fat hit, Kamara Lee, she came out with her line. I, you know, was like, when I tell you, I can't even tell you how much I was into fashion. I had every fashion magazine, Elle, Bazaar. I can't think of some of the other ones, but I used to get them all. And I would rip the pictures out. I knew all of the models at the time. I was into all of the accessories, like knowing, okay, I know that this is Yves Saint Laurent. I know that this is Chanel. I know that, you know what I'm saying? Like I was getting in touch with knowing the brands of the shoes, the accessories, the jewelry, the perfume, like anything that had to do with fashion, because all that goes into it. My walls were plastered with it. And when I told her that this is what I wanted to do, she discouraged me so much. Do you know how hard it's going to be for you to break into the fashion industry, especially as a black woman? Mind you, my mom, she could sew her ass off. She used to sew things, clothes for me and my brother, more for me than my brother. And I remember like wearing these things to school. So at this point when I was, and I believe I was like 18 or 19 years old when I had expressed this, and it crushed me. I was so hurt because she was saying how she wanted to do something like that, and she just knew that it was impossible for me to do it if she couldn't. And I believed her because I didn't believe more in myself. I had the talent and the ability, but I didn't have the belief. So when this says don't place limits upon yourself because you are an infinite being, don't allow others to place limits on you. And even if they do, you don't have to feed into them. This says that you can have and be anything that you want. and you have to live your own truth. And it's taken a long time for me to understand this for myself in other areas of my life. Even coming into, this day and age now of what I'm aspiring to be. I'm not allowing anyone to dictate my life and who I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to do, or what I can and cannot do or cannot be. So don't let anybody else do that to you. You are an infinite being, and you have to believe in yourself. And this is why when I watch certain things or listen to certain things, they really hit home for me. And not a lot of people understand my connection with the Wiz. And I love the Wiz, not the Wizard of Oz, but the black version, the Wiz, with Diana Ross, Michael Jackson, Nipsey Russell, the other guy, and Mabel King, all of them. The reason why that movie resonates so much with me is because it's a self journey, and it's a real self journey. And at the end, when Lena Horne comes and sings that song, and she's saying, believe in yourself. When she says, let me see, believe in yourself right from the start. Believe you hold the magic there in your heart. Believe all these things, not because I told you to, but believe in yourself as I believe in you. And so it's like you literally have to believe in yourself. Sometimes you may come across other people who will believe in you more than you believe in yourself. But you can't believe in yourself just because somebody else says that they believe in you. You have to believe in yourself because you have to know who you are. Believe in yourself. So don't allow anybody to put any rules or regulations on you. Believe that you hold the magic in your own heart to be whoever it is that you want to be. You're magical. We are magical. So I hope and pray that this inspires somebody today to be who you really are inside and live your purpose. So thank you guys for coming to my channel, watching this video, listening to my long ass story. And if you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment so that you can enjoy more of this. I love hearing the comments, you guys. So until the next time, you guys, be well.